Feels like so much of hip hop today is more about personality and less about words.
Yep.
So it's interesting to hear the sort of clarity and depth that you go lyrically.
I got my clarity just studying M when I was a kid.
That says a lot. That says a lot. That's Kendrick talking that shit too. Back on this Eminem show, album review, man, and the next track we got is The Soldier. But before that, we gonna do the skits, cause y'all said do the skit, man. Oh, what I need to do is real quick. Somebody sent me this shit. Eminem versus John Guerrero, some shit. I think this has something to do with Soldier.
So last June, he went back to his hometown, Detroit, and confronted John Guerra, a man who made the mistake of kissing Eminem's wife, Kim.
I was kissing his wife, you know, and I won't apologize for that, ever.
All right, we wait.
We wait for what?
We wait until she comes out, and then I'm gonna fucking kill her.
Is that her? Where?
Right there, motherfucker. Dog. She just fucking kissed him.
No, she didn't.
She's kissing him,
No,
dog.
she's not.
Oh shit! Oh shit! What up, Night Nation? It's your boy, Stevie Knight, about to get on one of these motherfucking things, you feel me? What's good, my Patreon family? What's cracking with y'all, man? Hey, y'all saw the title. Y'all know how we do these little videos involving, you know, other artists' opinions on M. See how they feel, see what they think, see if they hate, see if they congratulate. You know how it is. And today, it's new school rappers talking about him. This came out a few days ago. I guess it's NF, Joyner on here. No Joyner gonna fuck with him. Kendrick, yeah. So let's see what they say. Especially, hopefully they fucking say some dope shit, considering all this fucking negativity that's been, you know, thrown out, relating to M lately. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get it, man. Patreon family, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Love y'all. Think my sign up. Go ahead and sign up. It's lit. I'm trying to tell you. They can tell you too. Like and subscribe. Go ahead and press the like button. Now you gonna dig it. You gonna fuck with it, man. You gonna continue coming back to watch what we got going on over here. You know what I'm saying? Because we just do it different over here. You know what I'm talking about? Night Nation. We out here. Roll to me and subs. Let's get it. Yeah. I think that's it. Oh, merch always available. I don't know. I'm fucking kind of antsy or some shit. I don't fucking know. Butt hurt. I don't know how many reactions I've done today. It's like my fifth video. I don't know. My butt kind of hurt. But yeah. Let's go. I'm talking too much. Rambling. Got that reaction high right now.
Why do you think longevity rappers are getting so much hate? What longevity rappers are getting so much hate? You said rappers with an S at the end. So what rappers, you have to name a group of them. Everybody gets hate though. Everybody gets hate. All you guys are saying Eminem. I personally, I don't think Eminem gets a lot of hate. I think the only reason that you guys feel that way, or we may all feel that way as fans or whatever, is because he puts the spotlight on the hate. So then we know, yeah, I think he just puts the spotlight on it. So then you're like, oh shit, people said things about him, and then we go, oh damn, that he's saying things about the people. And then I think it just makes it feel like that. But come on now. He has a lot of, like, dude, I only know that I guess people hate on him because he said that people hate on him.
I don't know. I understand what he's saying, but it's a lot more that goes into that. It depends on like your antennas too, as far as the Eminem shit goes. Because if you're not checking for it, you're not like immersed in that whole community, then of course you're not going to be aware of it. I doubt Hobson is browsing looking for shit. You know what I'm saying? But and this, given the social media world, I mean, once something is out, it fucking sets like wildfire. Even considering my platform and shit now, bro. Like as soon as anything is fucking said about M, or if M says something, or if something smaller says something about M, it's directly sent to me. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if it came from M's mouth or whomever little random motherfucker said it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just I think it's just everything is like hyper tunnel vision on M because of who M is. So I think it's two worlds in that. I think it's the world who are not checking for M like that. They're not aware of it. Like your casual fan, your casual. Like before I did the reaction shit, you would have asked me about all this shit and all that. I wouldn't have fucking known. You know what I'm saying? Unless I heard Eminem song and I would fucking hear him talking about shit, and I think the casual fan would hear a fucking Eminem song and see who the fuck he's talking about, and they do their own research trying to figure that shit out. But the motherfuckers like the stands and people who are like immersed in this shit, of course they're gonna fucking know. And then their voices are a lot louder because they do the most talking. Like a casual fan don't give a fuck. A casual fan don't give two fucks about none of that shit. So it's gonna go one ear and out the other. Okay, it's dope saying this shit now. But the motherfuckers who really care, who passionate about it, those voices are a lot stronger, a lot louder. So regardless of who's saying it, M or some motherfucker just hating, it's gonna be out there loud as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So Hobson saying that because I don't think Hobson is checking for M like that. Hobson is on his own thing, doing his own shit, and then he probably dibbles and dabbles on social media here and there. I guarantee he'll fucking go through Eminem's records, a track, and then hear some shots being fired. Okay, all right, now I got to see what the fuck's going on. But he ain't checking on the other end of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, nobody receives the amount of hate that Eminem receives. But on the same token, nobody gets the amount of support Eminem gets either. So it goes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers come from Eminem's neck, and we've talked about that. We've talked about all that shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as why that's taking place, but for the amount of hate he gets, the amount of love he gets overwhelmed with the amount of hate he gets. It's just that motherfuckers feed into the hate, just for the same reason why people tune in to negative shit on the news. You know what I'm saying? That shit is highlighted the most because it's going to get your attention the most because it's something negative being said. But the amount of hate pales in comparison with the amount of support he has. It's just that the hate sticks out more.
That's why I mainly know about it. But I don't really I don't walk in the streets every day and people like, yo, f*** that guy.
Because he ain't looking for it.
That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. Everybody gets hate. Everybody gets hate. I don't think it's possible for anybody to be a big artist and not have people who don't like them. I don't think it's possible. I don't know. I don't think it's possible. Because everybody has something about them that somebody doesn't like.
I feel like it's really interesting now with what's going on in hip hop. It's almost like you're a throwback to when lyrics mattered, because it feels like so much of hip hop today is more about.
That's why we here. That's why I'm here. Definitely. That's why I'm here to bring that shit back. Bring that shit back. Motherfuckers, the people that pay the most money don't give a fuck about lyrics. We need to bring that shit back. That's why we got this. That's why we got this shit going on.
Personality and less about words. So it's interesting to hear the sort of clarity and depth that you go.
What do you say? It's more about personality and less about words. That's a fact. That's a fucking fact, Ruben.
When lyrics mattered, because it feels like so much of hip hop today is more about personality and less about words.
Yep.
So it's interesting to hear the sort of clarity and depth that you go lyrically.
I got my clarity just studying M when I was a kid.
That says a lot. That's Kendrick talking that shit too. That's Kendrick. That's the big, pretty much, Rick Rubin. Why do you focus on lyrics so much? You know what I'm saying? You're essentially a throwback. Why? Or no, he didn't say why. He said he think it's interesting that you're, popular because you focus on lyrics so much when lyrics is a dying breed. He said, why? Where's that come from? Why do you do that? I get that shit from M. I get that shit from M. That's Kendrick saying that. That's hard.
But then I heard Marshall Mathers LP. How does that work? What is he doing? How is he putting his words together like that? What is that? What's the track under it? Oh, that's a double. It's an ad-lib. I do that. How is he projecting? How's his words cutting through the beat like that?
How's his words cutting through the beat? That's a fucking fact, dog. He the only motherfucking rapper I listen to. I don't even listen to the fucking beat. Well, I'm not worried about the beat. Like if it's a hard ass beat, that's cherry on top. That's a cherry on the top. So I'm not expecting a hard ass beat from him, and I'm not looking for a hard ass beat from him either. I'm looking for the words. You know what I'm saying? So what he's saying cuts through the fucking beat. that's facts. That is what is taking place all the fucking time.
His time is impeccable. You know, when he want to fall off the beat is impeccable. You know, and these are certain things that I had to learn.
Lucky that you got to learn it as young as you were. Gave you the ability to grow so much.
Yeah, definitely.
The song where you refer to Elvis and Eminem.
Fire Squad.
The only
to the headline of J. Cole, this is Eminem. Boom.
Right.
Why does that headline exist? That headline that you saw, it's not the truth. It's not the action, but it is a perspective. They gave you the most enticing headlines. The news ain't set up to inform you. It's set up to make money.
For clarity, or what is the true message?
It's silly how big of an Eminem fan. When I had the song Let Nas Down and I talked about like hanging his raps up on my wall, he wasn't the only one. Select group of like top-notch people that I worship. Eminem was literally at the top of that list. My first song just sounded like an Eminem bite. If you think I'm dissing Eminem, you're not. I know you just read the headline, or you're listening to the song with the headline in mind. That has nothing to do with dissing Eminem or dissing any of those people. That song is that verse, not even that song. That part of the verse is an observation. Just making the observation of culture right now, what's happening.
Hey man, come on man, that's the GOAT. I mean, that's top 5 that are alive.
I think I seen this little snip on one of my other fucking videos talking about involving the same shit. And I wondered if she can. I wonder if she would. Fuck, I cannot talk. I wonder if she would still consider him the GOAT before he called her. You know what I'm saying? Because something about how she talking don't seem authentic to me right now.
To me, I don't care what nobody else talking about. To me, that's top 5 that are alive. When I first got the hit up, my team hit me and said, M wants you on his project. Like, yeah, he want to talk to you on the phone. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I ain't even know, like, oh, let me talk to him. I was more so like, what am I gonna say to Eminem, man? So I kind of held up a little bit, like, oh, just send me, because Eminem is like, come on, bro, you know what I mean? Like, he's the truth. But eventually, we got that conversation and we wound up speaking, and he just humble as hell, man, and I just was like honored. I'm just like, man, thank you for reaching out. You know what I mean? That's not an everyday thing. Not to an artist on the verge of still coming up and still making moves. You get a GOAT like that, or come down and holler. So I just appreciate it, man. And it's just somebody I always listen to. Like, this ain't cap. This is somebody I really thought was top 5. A person that was in my top 5.
Right.
So like, to have that reach out, it was just like dope. Them switched it up on this one. It's a little different. And I did my thing. Then he goes and record his. We hear it, but it was like a person that like they don't just send out his stuff. Like, bro,
I thought they was gonna fucking show her. I thought they was gonna show what she said, man. Cause I was like, I'm still confused about that. Even though I heard Eminem say what he said with no Cricket Eye interview, and wow, he was captivated by young M.A. It's more for her, like, her style and shit. She got bars or whatever, but like, she ain't barring crazy where I'm feeling like she could rap with him. And you could see that. You could see that. That was apparent as fuck in that song that they got on the first Murder by album. It used to be Murder by album. Like, she fucking sliced and diced size, bro. It wasn't even close. Like, she just swagged it out. That's what she a rapper. She a swag rapper with bars. You know what I'm saying? Compared to him, I was still confused about that selection, bro, because there was so many fucking people he could have picked, you know what I'm saying, to like jump on the track with. Something about that got his attention. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hating. She that's dope for her. It put her on a fucking dope ass platform. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to see how she felt when she heard Eminem's verse, because bruh.
But what about top 5 M songs?
I'd say The Way I Am. That song is ridiculous. I think the Eminem Show is one of the best. White America, Cleaning Out My Closet. There's so many dope songs. I don't know.
What does meeting Eminem mean to you? I mean, was that something that you listened to a lot?
I haven't been like, he's the first rap verse I ever memorized on Forgot About Dre. It's Eminem, bro. You know what I mean? It's like the GOAT. Yeah, so.
The GOAT, really? Okay.
But I get this invite from him.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's recognition from really the highest place. Right?
Insane. And then I didn't realize the magnitude of shit. You know, his security guards tell my security guards to tell me that it's time. We walk there, and I'm there with Paul Rosenberg, and he walks me backstage. Who did I see first? I'm trying to remember. I think Alchemist came out, and then I saw Royce the 5'9". So seeing him made me a lot more comfortable, which was really awesome. And then Eminem came out. And Eminem comes out in a fucking hoodie. And he's like, napkin in a napkin. No, I'm just kidding. Super fucking cool, man. Just like so. He's like, hey, what's up? I'm nervous. And I'm like, hey. The biggest thing was just talking hip hop. We talked about freestyles versus writtens versus like the era we're in. It was a really special experience, and I won't really get into what we talked about because it's a memory for me. Yeah. But everybody, it wasn't just M, man. It was Mr. Porter and Royce. They were all just so kind, and it was an incredible experience. I'll always cherish, and he just loves rap.
Right.
He just loves rap.
A lot of people was pretty upset that Marshall wasn't on the album. Me and Marshall worked on a couple records. None of them really made the cut because they just didn't go with the album. And
that makes sense though. Joyner's last album was my favorite album to come out last year, top to bottom. Now I know that makes him saying that it makes sense. It doesn't. I don't feel the type of way with him saying that. Like, what? You ain't gonna put Eminem on no fucking album? Like, nah. He put that fucking album from beginning to end as a fucking movie. You upset? It ain't just random fucking songs that sound dope. Nah, every fucking song means something and it's supposed to be where it's supposed to be on that fucking album. You know what I'm saying? So I respect him for saying that. That's dope. That's dope as fuck. And I'm pretty sure he'll probably release those fucking other songs with M on them later. You know what I'm saying? I think he's talking about Evolution, not ADHD. Right? I don't know when this fucking live feed took place. Because they did have that What If I Was Gay shit that didn't make that ADHD album. So I hope he's not talking about that one. But either way. Nah, he's talking about Evolution. Because he's talking about Evolution. He's talking about ADHD. At least I hope he's talking about Evolution. So
I'm not just gonna be like, let me just throw the song in there just because Marshall's on it, you know?
That's hard.
It's like it works or it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? And
I bet M didn't take no offense to that because it's hip hop. It's just his hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I bet he respected Joyner more because that was his approach.
You know, maybe M will be on the next project. You know, maybe one of those records will end up on the next project. I don't know. But M's my bro. We make good music together. There will definitely be more records coming out in the future, but I'm not pressed. He's not pressed. You know, we got our own thing going on.
That's probably the most open and the most open and the most information I've gotten through doing these little videos of other artists speaking about him. That was dope. Especially Kendrick shit. That was tough. Like Kendrick saying pretty much, I bar the way I bar, I rap the way I rap because of Eminem. How the fuck does he do that? Like verse structure and all that shit? Because Eminem's a king of that shit, bro. I definitely fuck with it. So let me know what y'all think, man. If y'all fuck with that, fuck with this. Like and subscribe. Push that notification button for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all here, Night Nation. Roll to me and subs. Let's get it. Love y'all, man. I'm out.